Hey guys, welcome to the Destiny Show. It's me, your host, Destiny.
And I'm your co-host, Xaviera.
And this is episode 2 of the Destiny Show. So today we're going to be talking about movies, Stranger Things, milestone tips, my dance competitions, and WWE. So let's get into movies. So there's a lot of different Disney movies coming out.
Like what?
We got The Incredibles 2, which is action, and it comes out this June.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing the first Incredibles. Did you see it?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it.
The first Incredibles, I kind of feel like they should have done it sooner, because I feel like I love The Incredibles, like The Incredibles number 1. But if I knew they were gonna do a number 2, I would tell them to do it sooner because I forgot about The Incredibles. I don't even remember if I saw it. I don't remember anything about The Incredibles. Remember when it came on Disney Channel?
I didn't watch it on the Disney Channel. You watched the Disney Channel. I don't watch it. But it was funny because people were so hype about this movie coming. Yeah. Like when they said another one was coming, people were so hype. But I was like, okay. Because I don't remember the first one. But apparently it's good.
I think this one is going to be more about the little baby and them discovering his new powers while the mom is doing all her stuff now. So the dad has to take care of the little baby while he's discovering his powers. That's cute.
All right.
And the next one is the Nutcracker, which I didn't really know about until I kind of looked up about it, and I found out it was kind of like a Wrinkle in Time. It's kind of like that, but just the story is different and the storyline is different. Next one we got is a Christopher Robin, which we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we did. They
literally just came out with another one.
Yeah, they had a different Christopher Robin a couple months ago. So I was really surprised that they were doing another film, I guess, with the same title. But now, is this going to be animated or is it going to be, do you know if it's going to be animated or not?
This one, I'm actually not sure, but when I looked it up, it did have a little teddy bear and all this stuff.
Well, then, it may be,
animated.
because the last one wasn't animated. It was human form, folks. Yep. But you just going to sit up there and skip over the Avengers? Oh, okay.
Why you gotta wait?
Why you look at me like that? Okay, I'm just checking because I don't know what you got over there in them little notes. I mean, this is your show. I'm just the co-host, but I had to make sure.
So one that I'm excited about, which I think they did perfectly, is Wreck-It Ralph 2. I've been waiting. I'm gonna be honest. I've been waiting, and it's coming out this Thanksgiving, which is not far, but me that I've been waiting for years now. It's kind of far, so.
Taraji P. Henson is in that film.
Really?
Yeah, she's voicing one of the characters.
Cool.
You know who she is? Who is she?
The girl that you went to the premiere with. I mean, not with, but for.
Yeah. Yeah, she's starring the movie Acrimony.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mad that you said that girl. But anyway, go ahead.
Mary Poppins Returns.
Okay.
This is going to be family movie.
You hear my stomach growling?
Ew.
I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
And Dumbo, which they're making another one apparently, is...
I think Will Smith is involved in that. He is.
It's animated. And there's this new Disney movie, and it's called Gigantic, and it's a comedy movie. Okay. And last but not least, somebody already ruined it, The Avengers.
Somebody?
Yeah.
Somebody has a name.
Hint, hint.
Somebody has a name, though. I have a name. Okay, so I'm super hyped about the Avengers.
Yeah, crazy hype.
Listen, I mean, we could talk about all these little cute Disney movies that's coming along for the cheering.
No, you don't even understand. When she saw Black Panther was in it and they were in Wakanda one scene, she was going crazy. You don't even know.
Listen, it's Wakanda forever and forever and ever, ever, forever, ever. Listen, so I'm hype, and we have how many more days? Today's the 8th, so we literally have 19 days until this film comes out.
About a couple weeks.
19 days, yeah.
But it's not far.
Well, let's cross our fingers that we get a screening for that one. Because I do not want to wait until the 27th, but I'm hype. I'm very hype.
Yep.
Who are you most excited about seeing in the Avengers? Didn't we talk about the Avengers on the last podcast?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Okay. But who are you most excited about seeing?
Black Widow, Wakanda people.
The Wakanda people. The tribe of Jabari.
Nope. Definitely Black Widow because...
What's so special about Black Widow?
Because girl power, there's not girl... Is Wonder Woman going to be in there?
No, girl, Wonder Woman.
She's DC. I'm sorry.
See, you out here disrespecting. You are straight disrespecting. Wonder Woman is DC. You remember how terrible Justice League was. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah, but it would be dope if Wonder Woman did show up with her little magic lasso. Her little cute onesie.
I'm just joking. I don't even know if she's in there. Okay, so now... I'm sorry, people, but Stranger Things, I'm just going to say...
Oh, boy, Stranger Things again.
We talked about this. I'm only going to say one thing. Okay. So, Netflix has not confirmed a release date for Season 3.
Okay.
But Season 3 is happening.
Yes, it is.
So, I kind of looked it up, and people are saying that... They are thinking that's going to be in 2019.
What?
Or, yeah.
Okay.
But when you think about it, that's not far.
No, it's not far. When did the last season...
2006?
No.
17. No!
You started watching it late.
Yeah.
The new season was just released this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if it was released this year, then it makes sense for season 3 to be 2019.
But some people are saying that that's way too off, and they're saying close to, like, the end of 2018. So, like, December, November, October.
No, I ain't gonna be that fast.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I would say 2019.
Did you see the kind of money that Millie Bobby Brown is... She secured the whole bag.
I might have to be an actor.
You gonna be an actress? Okay.
Get that money.
All right.
Okay, so I don't really know when this is going up, but tonight, Sunday, well,
today's Sunday.
Gosh. I was trying to say the date. Well, today's Sunday.
Oh, yeah, and it's...
the 8th?
Let me help you. It's April 8th.
Okay, so, as you guys know, if you watch WWE, Ronda Rousey, like, popped in, and a lot of people are saying that she's not going to do good in tonight's match. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, tonight is Wrestlemania.
Wait, tonight's Wrestlemania?
Yeah, I told you that earlier.
I forgot. You know, I used to watch wrestling back in the day, but it was so long ago that it used to be called WWF instead of WWE. And then the Worldwide Life Foundation, I think it's Worldwide, was it
Worldwide
Wildlife Foundation, like with animals and stuff. They sued the WWE for copyright infringement. I mean WWF for copyright infringement because
WWE.
Because they had the same lettering. So that's why they had to go from WWF to WWE.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
So,
Anyway.
she's making her debut tonight at WrestleMania. And
Who's she fighting?
It's Kurt Angle and her versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
What?
Yep. If you watch WWE, you know what went down between them. And yeah, people are excited, but some people are saying that her being in MMA and UFC is not gonna help her with WWE.
Why not?
Which I think is really weird because basically kind of the same thing, but like different rules.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what that's supposed to mean, but they're just haters.
So do you think Ronda Rousey is going to do well? Because see, the last real fight I saw Ronda Rousey in.
Yeah, she got hurt.
Sis ain't do too well. So I'm just saying. No shade, no tea.
Well, people are like some people that used to fight in WWE or WWF are like, well, Triple H beat me, so he's probably gonna beat Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon.
So, but what do you think?
I think Ronda Rousey is going to beat them. Because if you watched it and saw what happened between them, Ronda Rousey almost broke Stephanie McMahon's arm. And she basically choked.
This sounds so violent, and you're saying it so matter of fact, like, oh, well, yeah, she just basically
Yeah, she just basically
her.
choked Triple H, threw him on the table, and then Stephanie McMahon had the nerve to think that she could try to slap Ronda Rousey and thought she would not get nothing out of it. Like, girl, when I was watching that, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, is she that crazy to think that she's gonna slap her and walk away and think that she's not gonna come behind her and hurt her?
Right.
Like, really? Like, Stephanie McMahon is not that good. I've seen Brie Bella and Nikki Bella destroy her. She's not good. But Triple H thinks he's the man, and he's so strong. Oh, my God.
Do you plan to watch WrestleMania? Isn't that pay-per-view? Oh. How much it costs?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can put it on layaway or something.
What is that?
See, that goes to show how young you are. You have no idea what layaway is. Okay, just based off of what it sounds like, what do you think layaway is?
Like, you pay for it? Well, probably like... Either, I have two options. Either you pay for it and then, like, delete it later, because that's what I was thinking. I don't even know why my mind went to that, but I was thinking that, like, how about I just sign up and then unsubscribe after I watch it? And then other one I was thinking is probably, like, wait, what was I going to say? Probably, like, I think... sorry if I say the same thing twice, it's gonna come to me. Probably, like... No, I was about to say the same thing.
Layaway is when you make payments on something until you pay it off. And then once you finally pay it off, then you get it.
Wow. But it said that it was new to, new subscribers to their WWE network. But then... Why I didn't do it was because I didn't know if it was like the thing where you have to sign up and you get a free trial and then after that you have to pay for it.
Okay.
And it's not like actually free and then you have to pay for it because that's how YouTube is, which is not smart. But I didn't know if it was that, so I didn't do it. But it said that it was supposed to be free to new subscribers, so I didn't do it. But yeah.
Well, maybe we can check into it after the podcast and see what's popping.
What time is it?
It is currently 8:07. It started at 8 o'clock?
7.
It started at 7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we already missed an hour of it? Oh,
yeah, but it's going till midnight, so I bet nothing happened.
Oh, well, till midnight you'll be in the bed.
Yeah, but I can watch till my bedtime.
Okay. Moving right along. What else you got to talk about? Because, see, this conversation done turned into me spending money, so we need to move right along. Okay. What else we talking about?
So, competition. So, my last competition, we did good, but I have something to explain.
You did great.
Yeah,
your last
I
competition.
did great.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, you know, I have my dance flashlight, if you follow my mom on Instagram. And, so last competition, we actually did really good. And, we did well. And I was really happy. So, I am in 2 dances in my company. So, I had to come, if it's 2 day, I have to come Saturday and Sunday. So, we did our dance flashlight Saturday. And we are very proud. We did very good. And then we come Sunday, we do our big dance. And it's time for us to leave. So, while we're getting ready to go and, like, getting out of our costumes and all that, we our teacher, Miss Caitlin and Miss Morgan, they're like, flashlight girls, we have something to show you. So we're all just like, okay. And they bring out this big, huge trophy.
Huge.
That apparently we won.
On Saturday.
And they said that we weren't there. But I'm just happy that we got it. So me and all the girls just run up to each other and start hugging each other. Me and my friend Ray almost fell to the ground. And we were just really excited. And it was huge.
It's huge.
Yeah. So we won our whole division, which is awesome because there was like not even 50 dances in there, more.
Yes.
And we were just really happy. And we're going over our scores this weekend dance. So I'm happy about that. I want to know what we got. Because when we do it, our goal is to always beat our last competition score and keep doing that till we get a perfect score.
Okay.
So I'm happy to see what we got this time.
Well, congratulations, because
Thank you.
As a newly inducted dance mom, I'm very proud when I see you out there doing your thing, you and your dance sisters. You girls are very amazing. You dance incredible. Makes me want to get out there and dance a little something.
No, thank you.
Oh, okay, we'll see. So anyway, congratulations, and I'm proud of you, and I think you are an amazing dancer. Are you looking forward to company tryouts in June?
Yeah, I just don't know how it's going to go.
How have you been preparing for tryouts?
Splits, a lot of conditioning.
Well, I just said, don't look at me like that.
But yeah, I do my splits as much as I can. Because, school, homework, dance, all that. And, I just try to do my splits as much as I can. I try to condition out of dance. I try to stretch. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, today is the last day of spring break.
Yeah, it's the last day of spring break. Time to get back on your grind. So, next week you have testing, right?
Yes, and I'm going to give all you kids that are listening right now some tips for big tests like milestones. I don't know, where you guys live or, what they're called, but I live in, the Gwinnett area and all that. So, ours is called milestones. And I'm going to give you guys 3 tips. Oops.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So, first tip is take your time reading.
Yes.
So, I know, personally, that when I do not take my time reading, I most likely fail. So
just fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I mean by that is don't, slow read, but read to the point where you can actually understand what's going on and understand how the characters are feeling. Next
or the
thing,
question.
Yeah, the question. And next thing is get your evidence from the text for your questions. I know if I do not do this, then I most likely am not going to get the question right. Because if you read the story once and think, and don't read it carefully and think, okay, I got this, I'm going to go to the questions now. And you don't try to go back and look for it to make sure you have the right answer and check over it, then you're most likely going to get it wrong.
That's great advice right there.
Lastly, make sure that you understand the questions also. Because I know from previous experiences, if I don't understand the question, most kids like me and others are just going to try to put something random. And on the milestones, you can't get help from teachers. So you need to go back, read. If you have to, read the text again. Find the section that the question is talking about. Read that again if you have to. Or read the whole thing again to understand it better. And just try to understand it more from what you read. Lastly, if most tests that you take in homeroom, they ask you about context clues and words that you probably never really heard or known before, they might ask you what that means. So go back in the text, read around that word, and figure out from the words that's saying after or before it what it means.
Oh, that's great advice.
So
context clues.
All I got. Yep, context clues.
Those are some really great tips, and I'm going to figure out how I can apply those to blogging, because and I'm very proud of you for putting those tips together, because a lot of things that you spoke about were things and challenges that you've had in the past that you've overcome to become a better test taker.
Oh, I have some for math and reading.
Oh, you do have some for math and reading?
So for math, in homeroom, I was never really good at math or never really liked math, and I did have a poor grade in math. But after a few tests, I got really good grades on them, like A pluses and A's. And I realized that math isn't as hard as it seems to be. So for math, it's just make sure you know what the question is asking you. Make sure you solved it right, because I know with my math, I still make small mistakes like multiplying errors, adding errors. So just look back, do all the strategies you know to check your work, and make sure that you really get why you got that answer and know that you got the right answer. And another thing for math is that pay close attention to what the word problem is saying. Sometimes word problems have like little words that hint you what to do. Like subtraction problems, definitely multiplication problems, and division problems. Now for reading, just make sure that your grammar is correct. Make sure that you add quotation marks, periods in the right areas. Make sure that you use your words correctly, and make sure that if you don't know how to spell a word, make sure that you try your hardest to spell it, so the people that are grading it will understand more what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's great advice.
And that's all I got.
Well, listen at you.
I'm definitely going to use these.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of you, because those, like I was saying before, those are some really, really great tips. And I hope all of your awesome listeners and all the fantastic kids out there will take those tips with them and remember those tips as they go into test taking, because test taking can be stressful. You know, you're going in a little stressful. You're worried about whether or not you're going to do good and whatnot and all that. So just be confident. I just wanted to add, be confident when you take your test.
That's what you told me, because I'm scared.
You're not scared.
Yes.
You ain't shook. You ain't shook. So just be confident and know that you know this work, and know that you're going to do great. And take all Destiny's awesome tips and advice, and they'll be fine.
Yep.
So what else you got? Is that all for today?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
all I wrote.
Awesome. Now, you got any parting words you want to give the listeners?
Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to my tips, and I hope you use them wisely. You're going to do great on your test. Go in confident. Don't be stressed. It's all fine. Just try to think about the stuff that your teacher has been telling you throughout the whole year for that one big test. And apply all the reading tests that you took that year for just that one big test, and try to combine them, and just try to understand what you're reading. Try to understand your comprehension.
And when do you plan to do another podcast? Because we took a long break in between the last podcast. But aren't we shooting to do a podcast maybe once a month or something like that? Or once every 2 weeks?
Once every month, 2 weeks. I say month because 2 weeks is too much.
Yeah, you're busy. You're a busy kid. Okay. Well, thanks for having me as your co-host once again.
You're welcome.
And thank you to everyone
listening.
for tuning in, and for delicious scoops of entertainment and celebrity news for all you mommies and daddies out there. You can visit icecreamconvos.com. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.